Hello everyone, welcome back to play The Search for Lost Species. Um, it's April and it is snowing. I live in Stockholm and a great day to play board games. Also, if I'm laggy today, my laptop is extra laggy for some reason, so bear with me, but I think we're gonna be fine. So, last time we played the easier map, so this version of the map. Now we're gonna play the harder version of the map, and we're gonna have Teeny have a little bit of extra spice because she was a little bit plain last time. So probably she's gonna destroy us this time. Who knows? After all, who knows? Um, we can start into the game. If you haven't seen my previous video where I actually explain a little bit the rules as I go, you can find the playlist added this in the description below. Otherwise, yes, let's play again and let's start. So the first thing I wanted to say is that last time Teeny was yellow the whole time and I couldn't understand why. This is why. So now we're gonna make Teeny purple because I like her to be purple. And let's see what's the lost pieces we're gonna find today. I have shuffled the town cards. I have not shuffled the lost pieces card. Today we're gonna be looking for the Wondiwoy Tree Kangaroo. The Wondiwoy Tree Kangaroo, I don't know if this is how we pronounce it, Wondiwoy, whatever, uh, is not in the same terrain type as the python. Okay, so throw away all the cards, and this is our lost species. Remember, we write the specific characteristic of our lost species here. So, not same terrain type as Python. Terrain types, I remind you, it is hills, these 5 ones. Then it's swamp, these ones. And it is rainforest, these ones. I actually forgot to take the mountain tokens, so might as well, and the big explorer token, so might as well do that. Give me a second. That was poor planning, poor planning. So the mountains are here, here, here. Wow, it's a snowstorm out there. So remember, the mountains block adjacency, and are these all the mountains? Is there more mountains? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 mountains in this map instead of 7. Well, that's great. We're gonna remove the other one, and our mega explorer, I think it's called leader or something, is gonna go there. Okay, so we set that up. Let's take out the town cards. We have, oh wow, I was hoping we would get the Pathfinder. This was very lucky. Oh, there's 2 Pathfinders. Imagine that. Okay, so these are the cards that we got. The Pathfinder allows you to do survey by foot for 2 times instead of 3 times, and this is a ability activated for the rest of the game. So it's very good in this map because we have 4 areas that are just reachable by survey by foot. So then there is the messenger that allows you to do a signing immediately. And then the Trailblazer that allows you to do a survey by foot once for one time, but it's a one-time use card, so not incredibly great. Okay, after this is done, I think we can start setting up our app. I'm gonna just write Tini's name here, and let's see what have we got. Start harder game. Oh, I forgot to. It froze. It froze. Just give me a second. Don't freeze on me, please. Even last time at the end of the game it froze. I checked that it was everything correct what we made. Like the whole map, we got it all figured out. By we, I mean I, but I suppose that you're playing and rooting for me, not for Tini. So please. Okay, so we selected this. We select the harder game. This is the game code. I'm gonna write here as usual Q6X4. Continue. We are again south, so south of the board. We're gonna do experienced again. So we have 4 starting information. You can decide if you want more or less of this starting information. Yeah, starting information. How do you say clues? Clues. Okay, so we know that in space number 1 there is no Python. And we cross it off. We know that in space number 8 there is no couscous. I'm very sorry that I feel like I have a huge delay today, at least my face. Yeah. Everything is kind of frozen. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Then in space number 9 there is no toad. Where's not space number 9? Here. And in space number 10 there is no lorry. Okay. This is done. Let's go on. Okay, so these are the starting, like the research info. So we know that research number 1 is gonna research A is gonna be about hills. Research B is gonna be about the python. Research C is gonna be about the swamp. Research D is going to be about the couscous. E is going to be about couscous plus lorry. F is gonna be about python plus couscous. The lost species, the conference number 1 is gonna be about the lost species, and the conference number 2 is gonna be about lost species plus lorry. I'm gonna mark another column here. There is another space here that I'm kind of covering with my sheet, but it's fine. Continue. I am orange. I'm gonna start in space number 7, so here. And we're gonna start with Tini in hard mode. She's gonna start in area 10. And that's pretty much it. So we start, and I think we need to get that Pathfinder as the first thing we do. So let's go ahead and get that Pathfinder. Our first action will be to visit a town. So I will move 1 space. I will move 1 space, and I will research the couscous plus lorry information, I think. Because the idea of this game is that we want to know where's the python for the lost species. For the python, we want to maybe use that python and couscous information. So we want to focus on the couscous, but also the lost species and information about lorry. So the toads are not as relevant in this game, in my opinion. All the others are more relevant. So we're gonna start with couscous and lorry, which are the easier to find. 2 lorries are each adjacent to at least 1 couscous. So exactly. So 2 lorries adjacent to at least 1 couscous. So to visit town, you can move up to 3 spaces and go into town. You drop your town token, which is this one, into the town. You research as we did, and we can take one of the cards here. So we took the Pathfinder. That is gonna allow us to survey by foot for 2 times every single time. That's great. So this was the actions I did. So research E. There's no result for the researches. And now it's Tini's turn. Yes. Tini's such a copycat. So Tini's gonna visit the northwest town, so that one. She's gonna drop her town token here, and she's also gonna research E. She also gonna move 1 space on the time track, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now I think that we want to survey by boat and start looking for lorries. So let's do that. Survey by boat. Let's start looking for lorries. And we can start from area 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's be there. Continue. There are no lorries in this area. Wow. So no lorries in 6, no lorries in 5, no lorries in 4, 3, and 2. Does this exclude anything else? I don't think so. Everything is still pretty much allowed. So we have surveyed 2 to 6 for lorries, and we got 0. And why are people messaging me after work time? And I will have to move 2 spaces. So 1, 2, there. Okay. Continue. Now it is Tini's turn. She's going to place a camera trap on 12. So she's gonna move here, place a camera trap, and move 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very far for my very short arm. Okay. We keep going with our survey by boat. No, it's the explorer's turn. Okay. So now it's sightning tokens time. I will not place any sightning token. She's probably gonna place one in 12, is she? In areas 11 and 12. Is that a lorry? She placed 2 sightning tokens in area 11 and 12. Oh my god. What does she know? I placed 2 random ones. So that's already a bunch of points for her. Good for her. Now we're gonna survey by boat again for lorries. I think Tini is gonna destroy us for 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. Okay. 3. What? 3 lorries. Okay. So it is 1, 10, 12 lorries, and we found 3 lorries. Now, I'm gonna move 2 times, so I'm gonna stay with her. This guy is gonna move here. I forgot to move him before, and I have to place the number 1 token on these signings she made. So I'm pretty sure these two are both lorries. And I think that at this point, if these are 3 lorries and they need to be in a diamond shape, it cannot be the 10, because the 10 would only, you know, they are in a diamond shape, so the 10 and the 11 would only involved in this, would be involved in this or in this, but this would have given me as a result a 2 instead of a 3, so it's gonna be like this instead. This is how the lorries are placed. So we found the lorries, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 and cross off all the rest. Okay. Now we also know that 2 lorries are adjacent to at least, exactly 2 lorries are adjacent to at least 1 couscous. So couscous can be here, 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 kind of. Let's look at the couscous for next time. But what we did was traveling up until 12, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, up until 10, sorry. So this was where we moved. And I think I did everything I had to do, right? Move my pawn, record the Dutch, and that one. Okay, that's great. Now it's Tini's turn. Tini is on area 12, she is, and is located there on the time track, she is. Tini service 1 to 6 for empty areas. I don't understand this strategy, but she's gonna end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's serving 1 to 6 for empty areas. And since she's serving by boat, she's gonna move 1, 2 here. And that's pretty much it for Tini's. I don't understand the strategy of Tini to be looking for empty sectors, but maybe it's me. If you know any reason why would you look for empty sectors, let me know, because I don't understand it. Now, I want to know where the couscous are. So why don't we survey by foot? Can you? What I don't know if. I wanna survey by foot and look for couscous. So exactly 2 lorries are adjacent to at least 1 couscous. Because I don't want to be going randomly too much. I think I want to survey by foot for only one space at a time to find this couscous. Because I want to be able to find one at least. So let's do that. Survey by foot for couscous, and I'm only gonna search space 16. Because one among, like two spaces among 16, 15, 14, and 2 have couscous. Pretty sure about that. And 10 too. So I don't know. Should I do 16, 10? But then this doesn't give me that much information. I don't want to do that, honestly. So let's just do 16. Okay. Yes. Nice. 16 as a couscous. So it was 16 couscous. We found one. We spent 2 time only because we have the Pathfinder, so we spend less time. And we have moved into 16, and we have found couscous, which means now all the couscous need to be 1 or 2 areas for both other couscous. So this is an allowed area, this is an allowed area because it would be too distant. This doesn't have a couscous anyways. This is allowed, this is allowed. This is not, yeah, this is allowed. 1, 2, this is allowed. This is not allowed because this is way too many spaces away. So couscous is not here. Couscous is not here. Couscous is not here. Couscous is not here. Right? But couscous can be here because that's 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay. So that's good to know. Now continue. It is signings time. We're gonna move up into the conference icon, and we're gonna get both back our town tokens. So now my strategy is that I want to... She's probably gonna make signings about this, the other 2 lorries, sorry, this and this. So I wanna get those bonus points too, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna find these 2 lorries before she gets alone the points for that. So I take 2 tokens. She's gonna go first. Not that it really matters. I forgot to add a card here. So she places signing tokens. She places only 1 in area 13. I will place 2, 1 in area 1 and 1 in area 13. And she's gonna place 1 in area 13, and it's gonna be a lorry. So both of these tokens will have the number 2 on them. And that's good enough. Now we have the first Lost Species Conference, so we get the first information about the lost species because the explorer is gonna move off of that. The Wondiwoi tree kangaroo does not have 2 or more animals total in a straight line to the northeast. There might be nothing in a straight line to the northeast. So it does not have 2 or more animals total. Does not have 2 or more animals total. I made a mistake. Yeah. To the northwest, northeast. Okay. This was our conference information, and now it is Tini's turn again. So what is she going to do? She's going to move to area. She's gonna go to research. So she's gonna move into town, place our town token there. She's gonna research C. That is going to give her information about swamps. And she's gonna take the lowest number card. So it is this one that gives her an extra, that would give her an extra conference, research. Keep calling them conference, but they're not conferences. Okay, we can continue. She's gonna move twice, so 1, 2. Now I want to place my signings. So I'm going to go to town 2. No, sorry, it's only one space, so she's gonna move there. I'm also gonna visit the town. I want the information about Python and couscous, I think. So let's research that. The Python is not in a straight line to the north of a couscous. Okay, right now this gives us no information because in straight line 2 the only couscous we found, there's only lorries. But so we move 1, we need to spend our town token 2 to move inside this town. We're gonna move inside that town there, and then I want to take this one that allows me to place a research token immediately. So I will place the lorry token here. Even if I'm not the first one, I will, and I need to place the token of the next area, so the 3. I will at least get the points so that next time I can place the couscous and the remaining glory that I know. Now it is Tini's turn. I can refill this one. That's +1 victory point for any good right signing in a swamp. Tini is on the southeast town, yes, and she's located there. She's going to survey area 4 to 7. Oh, I forgot, here I researched F. She's going to survey 4 to 7 for couscous. And she's going to move to, so she's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know exactly what she's doing. She's basically moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's what she's doing. And she's gonna end up in 6, and she's gonna move 2 times. 1, 2. She's on space number 6, but there's my map there. Now it is my time to act. I need to find the other couscous, don't I? So let's look for... So I know 2 lorries are adjacent, exactly 2 lorries to at least 1 couscous. So I think another couscous might be in area 15. What do we think about that? What if I look for the other couscous in area 15? Let's do that. So let's serve it by foot area 11 and 15. For couscous, area 11 and 15. 1 couscous. Yes, found another couscous in area 15. So I know that this is not here, not here. These are all empty. I mean, these are all cancelled. So I need to move 2. I surveyed by foot, but I have the Pathfinder. How many times will I say that? A million. I need to write here what I did. So 11, 15, C, and I found 1. Okay, and I moved into that one. So I think I did everything I had to do. Okay, so now we place signing tokens because the explorer is gonna move on this part of the track. I'm gonna just move this a little bit up so you can see all of this. There's area 6 there, not much more to see. So we can place signing tokens. I will place a lorry and a couscous, and let's see what is Tini gonna do. Tini is gonna place in area 6 and 16. Area 6. So in 16, I know she's gonna place a couscous. In area 6, honestly, I have no idea. Is that a couscous? Let's try that. So she's actually gonna place a token in area 6. What has she found there? Tini, what have you found? And I will place in area 16 too. My couscous in area 16 and a lorry in area 1. And all of these tokens get, all of these signings get the token number 3. Yeah. Okay, and we reveal all the tokens, all the signings with token 1. So the first one that Tini made. So I think it is 2, and we click the Tini icon, and that's a lorry. So she knows there's a lorry there. I'm gonna keep it there. Remove the token. I also place the lorry here, so I also will get the points for that, but she was the first one, so she gets the circle on area 12. She's get the first player to discover bonus for that area. Now we're also gonna do area 11. Yes, so we confirm signings with Tini's icon. She is correct because she always is. There's a lorry. We knew that. I also placed the lorry, so that's, again, she's gonna take the bonus for first placement on area 11. And that's pretty much it. I forgot to place the token on here, didn't I? Yes. This is a 3. Okay, and she's still in space 6. Okay. I don't know if you can see all of these things going on here. Now it is Tini's turn. We finished with this signings turn. She's on the space, yes, and she's in area 6. Continue. Now she's gonna survey by foot 3 areas, 5, 15, and 14, and she's gonna end up in 14 for empty areas. So 5, 14, 15 for empty areas, and she's gonna spend 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's her turn because she doesn't have the Pathfinder like I do. Now, where do we find the last couscous? Let's eliminate some other options, shall we? So 10 is still in the game. 9 is not anymore because it's more than 2 areas away from this couscous. 8 was never, 7 is still allowed, 5 is still allowed, 6 is still allowed. So 1, 2, 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different possible spaces where to find the couscous. Again, the Python plus couscous information is not useful for us because it says it's not in a straight line to north of a couscous, but now in a north to a couscous we only find lorries. So I don't know if did she place what did she place in 6? And that's a fishy moon. What did you do, Tini? What have you placed there? So I think we're gonna survey by foot. Doesn't really matter if we survey by foot or by boat, but by foot we can do less steps. And I think we want to find out maybe 5 and 6. Probably 5 and 6 have a couscous, don't they? Let's survey 5 and 6 for a couscous. Should I just do... Can I go to 6 without touching 5? No, I can't. I would have to touch 7, at least. Okay, let's do... I don't think it's gonna be in 5, the couscous, to be honest. But let's do only 5 for couscous. Because we have a signing after I do this move, so I would like to place a new... Or should I do the camera trap? What if I place the camera trap on... No, but the camera trap is so expensive. No. Let's do survey by foot. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should do a camera trap on 6, but that was pay 1, 2, 3, 4. That will cost me a bunch. Let's do only 5 for couscous. It's not gonna be there. So let's do 5 and 6. Let's do 5 and 6 for couscous. Sure. There is one couscous between 5 and 6, so I know that the couscous is not in 7 and it's not in 10. So 5 and 6, I'm gonna this was 5, 6 couscous, and we found 1. I moved 2 spaces, 1, 2, and so now what is the information that we've got? We know that did I move myself? No, now I'm in space 6. Not in the town, in the space 6, but we know that the couscous is either here or here. So we know that the Python cannot be in space 14 and cannot be in space 2. We also know they cannot be in either space 5 or 6, because if it was in space 5, if the couscous was in space 5, it would not be here, but it would not be in 6 because Python is never adjacent to couscous, and vice versa. If the couscous was in 6, it would not be possible for the Python to be in 5. Okay? So there's that. Now, all the couscous adjacent spaces cannot have a Python. So this is adjacent to a couscous, this is adjacent to a couscous, and this is adjacent to a couscous. So these are the spaces 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this space is adjacent to a couscous. These are the spaces adjacent to a couscous. Actually, these are not, because they are blocked. And I think the couscous is here. I'm pretty sure the couscous is in area number 6. I'm gonna bet on that, and I'm gonna place a signing token there. Hopefully that's correct. So let's place a couscous token for the signing phase. So signing, and we get back our town tokens. So let's see. Where's the town token? Teeny takes this back, I take this back. So Teeny is also gonna place signing tokens. She places no signing tokens, that's good. We're gonna place a couscous token on this area here, and we're gonna report a couscous because I'm hoping that's a couscous. And I will this would be number 4, and we reveal all signings with number 2. So let's check that. Confirm signings. I'm gonna tap area this one for Lori. That is correct, so I get these points. And I'm gonna mark area 1 as mine. Yes, yeah, area 2, area 1 I meant. And I'm gonna confirm signing here. This is going to be Lori. I mean, also Teeny placed it, but whatever. It has a Lori, so area 13 is both mine and Teeny's. So I'm gonna mark it as both colors. I'm also gonna put an underline red on here. So this is probably confusing. And we both got that point, these points for the Lori. So we reported the signings. There's nothing else that can be done. Now it is my turn. I can move the map on here on this side. What do I want to do? I think I want to place a camera trap. Before this happens. I don't want to place it on the heels though. I kind of wanted to place it here, but I only have the bonus here to place a camera trap on the heels. I think I should place it on the heels at this point. Maybe space number 7 or 14. I'm gonna know pretty soon if that was a couscous. I might not. So I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'm gonna visit a town. I want the information about I have Python and Couscous. I have Couscous and Lori. Do I want the information about the Python? I think I want the information about the Python. Let's do that. Research. Python is in a terrain with 3 or fewer other animals total. Three or less other animals total. I'm gonna move once here, and I'm going to take one of these cards. I think I want to take the camera trap one. The Heals Expert. No, that's such a great card for the Loris, because I would give me 4 more points. I hope she doesn't take it. She might take it. She might just get rid of it. She doesn't take the cards. Now, Python is in a terrain with 3 or fewer animals. So I don't think the Python is in the Heals, because this is 3 or less. Wait, what was the information? I already forgot. History. Python is in a terrain with 3 or fewer other animals total. Because right now we have the Heals that have 3 animals. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the Rainforest that has 1, 2. And we have the Swamp that only has 1. So that wasn't amazing information at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. I researched B. And I went into town here. That was my turn. So now it's the I did everything, right? Not forgetting anything. Okay. Now it's the explorer's turn, who's gonna move onto that space. And we're gonna get conference number 2. One Devoid Tree Kangaroo is not in a straight line southwest of any lorry. Not southwest of lorry. We can use this information immediately. So the lost species southwest is this. So it's not here. And that's pretty much it. We only know that it's not here, the lost species. That's all we have. So we can continue. Now it's Teeny's turn. She's there, exactly. And she's on area 14, yes. She's gonna visit the southeast town. So she's gonna come with me. Drop her town token. I dropped her token instead of mine. Sorry about that. She's gonna take the lowest number card. That's great. Take it. I wanna keep the bird. I want you to keep, like, I wanna keep the birders card. She's gonna move once here, and she's going to that's it. That's all she's gonna do. Now I need to place the camera trap token. How many spaces can I move to place the camera trap? Move 1 to 3 spaces. Do I want to place it in space number 7 or in space number 14? That's the question. So I know the lorries are not in any of these spaces, right? So let's delete the lorries everywhere. I'm gonna do space 14. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I can cross the mountains, but it doesn't matter. I think I can cross the mountains. I'm gonna place my camera trap there. Camera trap. And I can do it for only 2 times because I have the hills expert that tells me if I place a camera trap on a hill, I only advance 2 times, and this card is spent. So I'm gonna spend 2, placing a camera trap there. I'm gonna do camera trap space 14. I hope there's a toad. No. No. It's empty. So there's no toad for sure. It's either empty or lost species, basically. Oh well. That was a waste. But we're gonna get the camera trap token soon back, so I would have bet that was toad, but it wasn't. So Teeny's turn. No, the explorer's turn. He's gonna give us back all the camera traps. So Teeny takes back her camera trap. I take back my camera trap token. And now it's Teeny's turn. Clearly, camera trap 8. That's our style. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces for Teeny. And yeah, it's time for the signing tokens. I don't place any signing token. I have no idea where everything is. Wait, no, I never placed the couscous token. Why did I never place the couscous? I placed the couscous token here, but I would have placed the couscous token here too. Sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it now because I knew there was I know there's a couscous there, so I don't place any couscous. I don't place any token. I'm going crazy. This game is challenging on your brain, especially like Teeny is actually hard right now to beat, I think. What is she gonna place? Area 8 and 15? God. So in 15 she's gonna place a couscous token. See, that's why I didn't want to forget that, because in 8, what is she found in 8? A toad or a python? I'm gonna say she found a toad. Doesn't matter because she's always right, so. And this is space number 5. 5 and 5. Okay. So confirm signings now because we reveal all the ones with the 3. Oh no. Okay. What is happening? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. 3, so we placed a token on this area 16 with a couscous. Continue. It is indeed a couscous. So both me and Teeny placed it at the same time, so we both get the points. So it is area 16. Then we have also space number 6. I hope it's a couscous and I hope it's correct. I mean, it needs to be. Oh no, what have I done? No, I need to. Oh, I made a mess. Well, I mean, I knew she was not gonna place any other tokens because she doesn't have any other information. So I need to be careful what I do with Teeny later. So it was 6. This is Teeny, so it's a couscous. Nice. She gets the point for first, but we also actually know where the other couscous is now. So she gets the point for first in space number 6. She has 5 and we have 3. And she also will get this point. Not that one. That one is mine. I forgot to mark that she did a camera trap 8 here. So that's a couscous. So we can confirm this is a couscous. And there's no Python there. We knew that. So actually 7 might be a toad or not. Maybe I should have placed it on 7. Who knows? Continue. Now it is my turn. What am I going to do? If this is empty, do we have any other information? Python. The swamp now has 1, 2 animals. I don't have any other information. The rainforest has 1, 2. That's unfortunate. Because we're missing 2 toads. I want to know where the Python is. Python only in straight line of couscous. We know that. So the Python can either be in 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, or 9 basically. Okay, you know what? Let's look for the Python. Let's do that. Where am I? Yes. I'm gonna survey by foot for the Python in area 3 and 4. Because the Python can only be 3, 4, or 9. It's probably neither 3 or 4. But yes, let's do this. Someone's calling me. Just give me a second. Okay, so I wanted to do, I don't know if it's smart to do 3 and 4, because I am fairly confident that the Python is either in 3 or 4. So I think I'd better save an action and do like only survey one of these 2, right? And then hope that the other one is correct. Then, you know, that's not the other one. I'm going to survey so if she found something in the rainforest, this is 3 animals. So I'm gonna say that it's in 3. Okay? Let's survey by foot in 3. Yes! Yes! There's the Python. Oh, broke it. Found the Python. We move to... Haha! Ha 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 ha! Teeny! Should we have moved this? Yes, we should have moved this here. And I did Python. What was Python 3? And I found 1. Okay. So now we know that the lost species is not in the same terrain type as the Python, so it's not in a swamp. So we can remove swamp here. This is already removed. This is already removed, and the lost species is not here. Okay. What else do we know about the Python? Not much. Okay. Oh well. It's something. Now it's our turn again. Now where's the toad? So I'm pretty sure this is a toad. I mean, has to be a toad. It cannot be anything else. Where is the other toad now? Is it in 2? Can it be in 2? No. No, it cannot, because it's not adjacent to, so the toad cannot be in 2. It's for sure in 8. So it is for sure in 8. And I don't know about these two. Is this adjacent to 2 truly empty sectors? This is a couscous, this is a lorry. This could be truly empty, but that's it. So this cannot be a toad either, and since it cannot be the lost species, this is truly empty. Okay, so we know this is truly empty. We know this is not the Python, and it's not the toad, so this is truly empty too. This is a toad, so this needs to be truly empty. Lorry couscous, empty couscous. Now, where's the toad between these spaces? This is a Python. Can this be? This is a truly empty sector. This is a couscous. This is a couscous. This is not adjacent. So this could be truly empty and this would be a toad. So that would work. If this was a toad, it needs to be adjacent to 2 truly empties. So this would be truly empty. This could be truly empty. Okay, so the toad is either in 4 or 5. And that's okay, I guess. I guess I'm gonna survey in 4 for a toad. And after I find the toad, I basically found the lost species, which I think, is it here, the lost species? Does not have 2 or more animals. So the lost species cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. There's basically these 3 spaces where the lost species can be, and does not have 2 or more animals total to the northeast. So northeast is this one, right? No, northeast is this. So could be any of these 3 spaces, to be honest. I need to find the toad. There's no way I can do it without finding the toad. So I'm going to look for the toad in space. It's probably space number 2. It's because the toad is probably in space number 4. Let's check. Let's do survey by foot. In space number 4 for a toad. Space number 4, toad, survey by foot. Yes. So space number 4 as the toad. So it needs to be adjacent to, so let me write everything. For T1, I move my explorer twice. For Toad1, okay. Then this needs to be adjacent to truly empty, so this is truly empty, this is truly empty, and this is the lost species spot. Is it correct? So truly empty, Toad, couscous, lorry, couscous, truly empty, couscous, empty, lost species, Python, Toad. Now it is time to make signings. She's not gonna make any signing because we saw it before because I clicked it by mistake, but I will make signings and I will cite the toad, a toad and a python. So the python here and the toad here. And this is going to be its token number 6. I placed the 3 instead of 6. Okay. And now we reveal all the tokens that have a number 4 on them. There is one, that is mine. So it's a couscous with a on space 15. Yes, so this is a couscous. She's also right because she's always right. But I was first, so I will place space 15 is mine, so with a pencil. We all get back our town tokens. Town. Now, I don't know. Okay, continue. Teeny's turn. She's in on area 8. Oh, I forgot to move her. It was on her ass because she placed the camera trap there. Yes. So she's gonna visit the northwest town. So 1, 2, 3, this one. Takes the highest number card. Oh well. She took the card that I wanted. And she researches D. Continue. I wanted that card. If I'm not gonna get that card, I think it's time for me to find the lost species and put an end to the game. So I'm gonna do locate the lost species. I'm gonna select area number 2. Continue. I'm gonna say that in area number 3 there's a python. Continue. And then in area number 1 there's a lorry. Submit. We located the lost species. I need to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I am the first one to locate the species, so I get 12 points. That's great. And Teeny is actually 1, 2, 3. I forgot to move her. She would have been here. So she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away, so she could try to find the lost species. Teeny tried to find the lost species but was incorrect. This is the only time during the game when Teeny may guess. What does it mean? Okay, because in all the rest of the times she knows everything. So, endgame and reveal all. This time it worked. So was it correct? Truly empty, lorry, couscous, toad, lorry, couscous, truly empty, lost species, empty, couscous, python, toad. Perfect. Now, Let's see how many points everybody made, shall we? Now, we reveal this signing year 5. She's always correct, and it was a toad, so she's gonna get area number 5. But I am going to get area number 3 and 4, because these are correct signings. And let's see. I think I won. Pretty sure I won. So, first person bonus. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and 6. Loris, she found 1, 2, 3, and I found 4, so I get 8 points, and she gets 6 points. Couscous, I found 1, 2, 3, and she found 3, so we both get 9 points. Toads, she found 1, and I found 1, so we both get 4 points. Python, I found 1 and she found 0, so I make 5 points, and she makes 0 points. Lost Pieces, I make 12 points, and she makes 0. So it's clear that I won. Town cards, I don't have any bonus for the town cards this time. I made a lot of points last time with town cards. I don't make any this time, so but it's not needed. So 8 plus 12 is 20. 26, 35, 39, 44, 44 points. I make 44 points, and Tini makes 6, 12, 21, 25, 25, 25, 25 points. Wow. Yeah, because the difference is that she didn't locate the lost pieces, that would have put her to 37. She didn't find the Python, that would have put her to 42. And then she didn't find the Lori, that would have put her to 44. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to remind you all, before I forget, to please... So, I don't know. I don't like what I'm doing. But, if you want, and if you can, if you want to make me happy, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and maybe activate notifications for whenever I post new videos. If these Lost Pieces videos blow up, maybe I'm gonna do more playthroughs, but I have many other games that I play through, so I told you today my laptop is completely laggy. I don't know what's going on. But I would really appreciate a like or the subscription, or even you reaching this point of the video, honestly. And I hope you liked the search for lost pieces. I love deduction games. I think they're one of my strong points. I always perform pretty decently at them. And yeah, I hope you were rooting for me and not for Tini. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, okay? And thank you very much for staying with me. And I hope I'll see you soon in the next video. Ciao, ciao.